It's the big DJ with the big sound. We're talking DJ Me, stamped in the street.
This is right here, man.
We in the biddy.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We back in the video to the DJ Me on SNDS Radio, man, the DJ Me show. We got a special guest in the building, man. Yeah, one and only, Major 9. What's going on with your boss?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
The young boss, or the young goat, man. What's going on with you?
Man, I'm working, man.
Clearly.
That is an understatement, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, when I first met you, dog, like, I always heard about you. You feel me? Like, it was telling me, yeah, boy, Major 9, he producing, he doing, he rapping too. I'm like, man, for real? Like, and this nigga playing football.
That's
like,
a lot.
Nigga ain't doing that.
Ain't going to school.
Like, yeah, boy, he doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, nigga, for real.
The truth.
So let's talk about the journey, man. Like, coming from the city, coming from, from places that you weren't destined to be here right now. You feel me?
Yeah. God to bless everything we do, waking up every day and just getting to do what I could do, getting to do something like a lot of people wish they could do. Being blessed to be able to do it. That's just big on and coming from the city. We out the city, a lot of people don't. They look at it as like, oh, he's just another rapper, or some people another football player. But when you do both, like other people, like, okay, no, that's crazy. And then being good at it, just take it to another level.
Like, you're not just good at it. Cause a lot of niggas good. You do a lot of stuff.
Great.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Some niggas didn't make it to college. But you great, cause you made it to the league.
Yeah.
You made it to what? If football was your only purpose, your only goal, you accomplished that. You feel me? You made it there. But you also making it into your dream, your passion, which is the music, right?
I wouldn't say that's my passion.
Nah.
My passion is the football.
Okay, but damn. That's even better.
I always mess with nothing. Let them know, like, I don't take music seriously, and I don't. Because there's a lot of stuff I can keep doing. A lot more stuff I can do to make, like, my career be bigger than what it is right now. But, yeah, I put way more in football than music.
Okay, that was gonna be one of my questions. I mean, it's growing up in South Florida. It's always one of those things. Either a kid is gonna, aspires to be a rapper or football or or basketball. And then I know I can imagine you get a lot of probably a lot of kids that are always like, you're doing both. Yeah. In their perspectives, in their eyes. Which one makes you more nervous?
Music.
Music?
Well, why is that?
Cause I know in football, all I gotta do is just go out there and get my job done.
Catch, throw, do what you gotta do.
That boy hit.
Oh, okay.
So just going out there playing football ain't nothing like, and I can hit somebody without being in trouble. But music, we gotta be careful. There's stuff going on around me. Remember that I got a priority with football. But on the other hand, just making music that I think people gonna like. That's the nervous part, like the nerve-wracking part. Like right now, I'm putting something together, and I got so many songs, and I'm telling them like, bro, every song sound like the intro. So he's like, bro, you tripping, but he don't hear how I hear it, and like that's the nerve-wracking part, cause like when you put that intro on your whatever you doing, like that's like you walking in the door. You want somebody to know, like, okay, I'm here.
Right.
So like, yeah, that's the nerve-wracking part. Going on stage, it's not really nerve-wracking, but just making that like good music, choosing what's good for people.
But I mean, clearly, as I listen to a lot of your songs, there's always this relatable, personal, like anybody that listens to it, it's relatable. It's just like, bruh, okay, yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with. Damn, like you hear that, and I think, what's your process with that? Because a lot of it is very, I would say, intimate. The topics.
Well, I don't record at the studio. I don't like studios. So we be in the crib, and I'll be in the room, and Nut be in the front room. And I record it and open the door. When I open the door, I just be looking at Nut like,
See if God.
Good.
and Nut be like, nah, I feel what you saying, but I don't feel you. It'd be like situations like that, and then like, cause I know I'm gonna come up with the right words. It's just Nut want me to say it in a certain way. Like people will want me to say it in a certain way. Like my biggest thing when I make a song, I want people to like. I want it to be something that the crowd gonna sing back to me. So when I'm making a song, like if I don't feel like the crowd gonna say that back to me, like when I drop the beat or any part, I'm like, nah, I ain't really messing with it.
So let me ask you, what category would you put your music in? Because you have a lot of harmonizing with your music.
Oh, I got my own category.
Major 9 category.
No, it ain't even like named after me. If I would name after like something called free lunch, it's like something we used to do in high school. Like if you listen to my old music, you'll hear like we like do certain stuff with our voices, funny stuff, but I name it like free lunch. Like everybody, there's a lot of people that do it, but you gotta re-listen to it. Like Dre do it a lot too in his music.
Yeah. And I see like you have a good relationship with your Dre, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know Major 9 was a producer, right? You started off as a producer. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm still a producer.
I know you still do, but like a lot of people, like a lot of you got into the music thing for the producing side.
Yeah.
You feel me? How did that come about?
Producing, I've been producing. I got my first like beat machine probably in middle school. I just make a beat. I tell them they talk a little thing.
We could hear you talking.
Nah, I got my first beat machine in middle school, and then I just kept making beats. And it just took off, and I was just learning over time, and then kept getting better. Ain't nobody was buying my beats though. I was making beats.
But now, I guarantee you, they hit that line.
Yeah, they do. The biggest thing, it come off of my music. It's crazy how many people who big industry people listen to my music and you'll never know, and they'll hit me up for a beat, and it really came off of me making music, and that's how it started too for me rapping, because I ain't really I still don't like rapping, but when
that's crazy.
That's
crazy to know.
It's like you good at it, clearly. Like people fucking with it, but it's like.
On the real shit, it do turn to choir rehearsal. Like it turns to a real concert.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I love the energy from it. I never like rapping. Like it's too much talking for me. Like if you rhyme me during the day, you don't talk like that. Yeah, I just be vibing. I be like, okay, we gonna vibe. And then if I really know you, like then I'll talk that much. But if I don't really know you, like I ain't talking that much around you. So yeah, the music, like the rap, like that came along with me. Like people wasn't buying my beats, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna rap on my own beats. And then people started being like, where we got that beat from? I made it. Because my beats, at first, they didn't have a tag on them. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things, and I feel like you're part of this change that we're always like asking for the city, because a lot of times the perspective is, or the perception, is people make it and then they really don't come back and kind of fuck with the city again. But like from the beginning, even as your career has in music has been rising, like I even see you, I saw like the Savannah Christina, like mentioned Dread Kiddos, the Bushy Bees, the Iceberg, like, how important is that really to continue that? Because by you still doing that and and still having accolades like connection still with Ross, the City Girl, Tokyo, that's a a big, I would say, kind of leading by example type of vibe.
Yeah, it's a big thing to really like come back, like whatever, like any chance I get. Like if I go into a club, I go sit next to the DJ and be like, "What you drinking?" And make sure I like look out for the DJ, cause I know where I started from. I know where like I want my roots to continue to like expand, like, and that's definitely at home. Like being like big somewhere else, that's cool and all, but like being like not even saying the man or big at home, just knowing like, okay, that's Chad, he cool, like like it's gonna be straight with him, like yeah, like being that down here, that's my number one thing. Like, I gotta make sure my face good, because like I move around and we really was out here like then, so yeah.
Right, so yeah, I understand that, especially when we step into a whole nother realm, that you ain't other life no more. So you want to make sure you're good everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're straight. You just watch how you move.
Right. So like again, with the producer thing, a lot of people make beats. They try to shop them and get them out. You was able to get a record with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Producer. The intro, like, as soon as you come on, it's me.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Right, like, you can't go past that shit. How did that come about? That connection, you feel me?
Just meeting when I was younger, then keeping in contact, a couple phone calls, sent some beats to Sneak, a whole little pack. After a while, I ain't get no calls, you usually be on the time. They hit me up, boy, okay, yeah, I don't like that. But cause Sneaker hit me up and let me know which one hard, but he don't let me know if he getting on it, Fat Boy, somebody else, like he's secretive to the time, like, okay, you gonna know now.
Right.
But he hit me up and like, boy, I got something for you to hear. He let me hear it. I was like, oh man, it was over the phone. So
what that felt like though, let's talk about that feeling, because a lot of niggas don't get that. Like that's what niggas grind for. Yeah. Be out in the studio putting things together. You know how shit go. Like
I'm also have Raphael Sadiq on it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
It felt real good. Like knowing, okay, I got a song with Ross, but when I really heard the song and like listened to the lyrics, I'm like, bro, this is my life. Like, okay, yeah, this song was for me. That'd be the biggest thing too with my beats. Everybody who make a song on my beat, it'd be like my life.
It's relatable.
Yeah, everything's about relatable. Like you spoke about, with the artists in the industry and stuff like that. There was a situation that came about with the Meek Mill
conversation.
Yeah, which a song that came out that was very similar to yours.
Mm-hmm.
Your sound, or like because I come about a lot of artists that I come about that say the same thing like that. But that was my sound. I heard it. I did it before. That was me.
Yeah.
But I guess because we're in the Miami market, it's so hard for a lot of artists to get out. A lot of shit go get snatched.
Yeah. That's everywhere with everything gets snatched. I wouldn't say he stole the sound from me.
But the people did. The people did.
Yeah.
the people said it.
It sounds similar, but whatever. But we've been doing it for a long time. I ain't saying we originated when we started, because there's a lot of people who like the way I do the different stuff in my song. There's people out here you would never see in your life that could do it. They do it 10 times better than me. And so I ain't never really trip about it. It was other stuff that went on that made that escalate, but that was their situation.
Okay.
Now you were part of, I would say, Florida history in the sense of you created one of the biggest records for females in the last, what was it? What year was that we did? We used to do Hookaholics. And used to the minute fuck that nigga got played.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I didn't even really. I just was like, what is this song that is being played? And it's set. Personally, I feel like it just set like wildfire.
Yeah.
What was kind of that whole situation like starting up? Because was it that, did you already know of the City Girls? Or?
That's funny you say that. Well, nah, me and Sneak was in the room. That's crazy. Sneak part a lot of stuff, but me and Sneak was in the room making the beat for somebody else. And over time, the beat was sitting. And JT, Jatavia, she hit me up. I knew her since like high school. And she hit me up. She was like, oh, I need a beat. I was laughing. I'm like, for what? She was like, oh, she talking about me and Kamisha trying to rock. We finna make a song. I was like, all right. I told her to bring me 200. So she drove down to the school. Well, not to the school, but to my apartments by the school. Gave me the 200. So I gave her that beat and another beat. I don't think they used the other beat. But I thought it was playing. They hit me back. And whoever recorded it, like he made them sound a little bit okay, a little bit decent. And they were like, Chad, we need you to mix it. And how we supposed to say this, blah, blah, blah. I like, oh, yeah, I got it. I ain't gonna watch it, baby. Because I heard the song, and if you like, when JT get out, you can ask her JT. Like she was like, "You like the song?" I ain't hit her back all day. Then I hit her back later that day. I was like, "Bro, y'all finna start some shit." She talking about, alright, let you know the song dropped, and she kept hitting me up after that. Like she was like panicking though, but I was like, "Bro, just chill." Like you good, just chill. I couldn't tell her what to do because I'm not controlling somebody else's situation.
Exactly.
But I'm just like, bro, just chill. You got it. She fussing with engineer. It was like people was really trying to. It's like you put food on the table and everybody was trying to put their hand in. Like
Dang.
it was crazy. I was just telling like, bro, you got it. Just chill. And them being patient got them in the situation they're in right now. So that's big.
I'm telling you, I was like, what is this? And then I just would see, it was something I had not seen for a long, literally not since the Trina phase, when a song would get played. It had that nan nigga effect when Trina verse come on, and I'm just watching in the club. I'm like, oh my gosh, and it just shit. It's what it is now. You know, I think it's just kind of revitalized. I don't know. That's why I say I feel like at the end of the day, it's part of, you know, revitalizing the cities.
Oh, it's part of history.
Yeah, it's part of history.
That's definitely part of history. That's my history.
And it revitalized the city too.
And because it's simply how they blew so fast. You feel me?
Oh yeah, that's a record too. We said a record.
Yeah, that was a record.
It's like blink. Oh shit.
Yeah, they gotta say put us in the record books too.
It got to because listen, I swear, when I heard about it, they're like, yeah, they just came back from Tallahassee. That shit was off the chain. Like, damn.
You're like, what?
G5 was crazy. I'm like,
man, it was crazy. I was like this was when they blew up. Like this was like a little bit when they blew up, and I went to the fair. And I told him, man, like the man who sell posters at the fair, I'm like, bro, you need to get a City Girls poster. He was like, oh, I don't know what it is. I get this from a company. They tell me what's selling right now. Da-da-da-da. So I swear, like a girl was just walking past, just a random girl. I'm like, hey yo, if he had a City Girls poster, you would buy it? She was like, hell yeah.
you a dumbass.
She was like, hell yeah, and I buy one of you. When she said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Yo, okay. Yeah, we got it on lockdown here now.
Fuck you, man. For real, though, honestly, though, the wave that y'all have brought into my music, it has refreshed the city. On real shit, it has. Like, it wasn't happening for no more. You know, we had the era back then, a couple years ago, but it hit a glass ceiling. But y'all came and y'all took it to the next level. You feel me? Like, as far as we know, the people getting to know it, people are starting to know Miami music. That's really the goal. You feel me? So I salute you on that shit, because you not only that you're putting out music, you're also producing it. You play, you know, you're doing the engineering on records as well. A lot of behind the scenes stuff that a lot of people don't know about. And that's one of, you know, to have your hand in control of my music like that, that's a big thing, dog.
Do you play your music in the locker room?
I don't play my music, my teammates play my music.
Is that, do you be like, oh, or is it like, okay, because,
like, sometimes you'll walk in there and it be on, I'll be like, okay, y'all boy playing it, and then them boys will have it on loop. They'll be here like 10 times in a row. I'm like, okay, nah. Okay, y'all tripping. Then other times, like, they'll play something, then you'll hear somebody else, man, cut that 9 on. I'm like, okay, these boys, like, but my teammates show me so much love, and when I heard them boys play with music, they play, like, my bad, we play, like, other music from, like, other places, like, they really put their cities on. Like, I heard about the Baby before he was popping.
Exactly.
Down here, that was crazy.
That boy Baby G.
Because if you really look at it, like, they'll tell you, like, I think he was in Cleveland. Like, from North Carolina, but he was in Cleveland before. So, yeah, I heard about the Baby before. Like, there's a lot of rappers, like, you get put on up there.
So, right now you're, like, on a bit of a break because NFL's not, you know, but how dope, I mean, I guess we could speak it into existence, would be for y'all to make it to Super Bowl, considering the Super Bowl is 2020
but they gotta run
in Miami.
You feel me?
Slow down, bro. You wait till the season.
But I said speak it into existence.
You got to.
I love your faith. But, yeah, we just working. We're going out there working the whole team. As long as we come together and do what we got to do, get that bond and work together.
See, it's so fucking crazy. It's already Super Bowls in Miami.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. We come home for the Super Bowl. Hey, coach, I gotta set up a couple of shows. We gotta get some bread.
That's real shit. So doing football season is no mute, like no shows, nothing like that.
Nah, no shows, no nothing. I'll probably like I just monitor like promoting my music, just doing like the background stuff. That's most of the time behind the scenes, and then planning on what I'm gonna do in the off season. Like,
so that makes you really strategic. Then it's because even now, just kind of like you say, the project, setting everything up. So when you do start, you kind of, even though you're playing, if you know the timing that you do everything, so everything's kind of.
Yeah, I always plan the stuff out. I still do that. Like we got the over there at the home, we got the stuff marked down in the calendar and stuff, but I planned it out because I have so much stuff on my plate. Like what's going on right now, this was on my plate way when it was in the season. So like the shows that we got, I already knew when I dropped Soul Tide when it was gonna hit, when like everybody was gonna catch on to the album and when the show's gonna come. That's why we've been on the road every weekend. Like luckily we had like probably 2 weekends off.
It's a blessing, man.
Right. You ever been somewhere? I would say a club, and you see someone vibing the Soul Ties after the Henny done kicked in.
Nah, they be singing they soul out. That's why I came up with a choir rehearsal thing. Like I was the first one to say it, and I was like, cause I seen somebody really like. If you ever been to church, and you know that one person that's singing,
be feeling that dog.
That be auntie at the
I was really at a show and I seen somebody really like, and you would think she got her friends with her because the people around her was like vibing with her, but she left the club alone. She was by herself.
Just can't see you.
Yeah, had her phone in hand, like she really going to work. I'm like, yo, this quiet right? I really stopped and had. I'm like, hold on now, yeah.
But that's dope though. Like just the witness that shit to see that these people is fucking with, like, it's dope, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So what's
You
say you're working on something?
yeah.
When is it dropping, or are you right now just kind of doing press run, or what? Are you planning to drop it before you go back?
Big Take 2, right?
Lil Take
2.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't come up with no date yet. I got most of the songs done already, but
So we're doing an intro.
working on the intro and really like trying to mix it down. I'm trying to get more beats because I record songs quick, but I never finish them.
Okay.
I always got to go back and really like mix it down. Really like I add stuff to it, any ad-libs, anything. But yeah, I'm gonna drop Lil Take 2 before we go back into camp. So it should be soon, like within a month or less than a month.
Do you have a wish, like I call it the wish list, a particular individual that you would like to either make a beat for or make a song with? You had just make the request right now.
Make a beat for like right now.
Yeah, someone that you
Dirt. I listen to Dirt so much.
Yeah.
Make a beat for Dirt. I know like his style, like, cause when I want to make a beat for somebody, I study them. I listen to them like going like 3 to 5 months straight, just their music the whole time. So listen to Dirt a lot.
You made me think of a okay. Another question. Who would you like to make a beat for that's either no longer in music, or that just, if you could just even just bring them back, someone from the past. I know, right?
Hey, so people be asking me that, like, somebody. I got a couple songs for Trina. I like going, and that's the harder route. Like female, I wouldn't say like harder because.
Anywhere, really.
The world.
Just music. Anybody you're a fan of, you feel me? That you want to, out of music, that you want to, you know, a Major 9 record will bring them back in.
I could get Wayne in here too. I know I could get Wayne in here. I'd get Wayne like something crazy.
Wayne. That'd be dope. That's one of your favorite rappers, so I know you plotting in your head.
You know that.
Nah, I get Wayne in here. Like, I think I was thinking like, if I put Wayne on one of my songs, like songs that I made as a feature.
What song would that be? Which ones you got right now that you
that I put Wayne on.
Yeah.
I put Wayne on everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody wanna be the man. Everybody wanna honey girl. Yeah, I'll put Wayne on that. Cause I know he gonna get on there and talk about it. Cause that's somebody I watched growing up. Him and Jay-Z, like Jay-Z just hit a milestone. A lot of people like they ain't gonna never see him.
Never.
Wayne, a lot of people don't know Wayne hit milestones. A lot of people ain't gonna see it. Just like he not boastful about it.
Very humble.
Facts.
And when he really like if Wayne talk about what he seen, Wayne done seen every side of what I done did. Like, he could really say I done did that so many times. So on that song, everybody just explaining that everybody want to be the man until like everything go wrong. Cause he done had times when it go wrong. I know he did.
So let me ask you, what song that you didn't like, that you see like everybody just love it?
What song?
One of your songs.
One of my songs.
Your least favorite that everybody that's just picked up on and it's just big everywhere now.
My least favorite. Honestly, okay. Keep it G. I dropped Soul Ties, right? Soul Ties was big. I wasn't tripping about it. I knew it was gonna be big, but when I dropped the Soul Ties album, I dropped like all the like songs, and I felt like Made For Me was 10 times better than Soul Ties.
I saw you said that though.
And then when people listen to it, they be like, "Oh yeah, it is." Because if you listen to Soul Ties, it's just a loop.
Yeah.
But if you listen to Made For Me, it's kind of like the same thing, but I'm talking about more. It's like the add-on to Soul Ties, like that part that you wanted to hear.
And you touched it to your what's the side too, with the harmonizer too, more of the singing side too on the Make For Me.
Oh yeah, I know how to do the harmonize. That just come from playing the piano and having a good ear and music. I could really do it. I ain't saying I'm no singer, but I'm nice like that.
You nice though, hey, why not? You know.
How many instruments do you play?
Back then I could play like 9 instruments. Right now.
Back then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna walk around with this lie like, oh, I play like that was back then.
In the back, we have bringing instruments out. Like, okay, nah.
I gave up like playing instruments. The only instrument I really you could say I play right now is drums and piano.
Okay.
Those are the ones I really use to make beats.
So where did Major 9 come from?
Major 9 came from one of my coaches that ain't seen me in a long time. Like one of my little league coaches, and I was in college, and he seen me like I was getting him like just hollering at him, and he was like, "Man, where you at right now?" And I told him I was at the U. What number you got? Number 9. Boy, I see Major 9. What
And
is
then
this?
stuck.
I was like, yeah, and it just stuck me the whole time. And then I had to really use it because when he said that to me, I went back to college, went back to school, and they were like, you can't use your name, so I just stuck with Major 9.
Oh.
A lot of stuff with the NCAA, so I was like,
You know, those restrictions are intense.
Oh, fuck.
Did you ever watch Ballers?
No, not really.
Watch it when he's going through the whole stuff with the NCAA.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of
Every crack.
restrictions.
Yeah, you
nah,
can have
so,
it.
yeah, so I couldn't use my name, so I just stuck
So it
with
worked
Major
out
9.
perfectly.
Yeah, all right.
Now, are you? Hold on, I'm changing to my other voice. So let me ask you.
The other person coming
The
up?
other person. So let me ask you. Touch Money is. What is Touch Money? I'm trying to identify. So Major 9 artist, Chad, the football player. Touch Money is
A whole label.
your whole label. Okay. So does that mean you're independent per se because it's yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever take that opportunity of a deal of going with a major?
We got to sit
Well, you know
down
what?
and
Hold on.
Gotta talk about that.
That's
We gotta talk about a lot of stuff, cause I don't come as just like I ain't down with no rappers, but I don't come as just all I know how to do is rap.
There's more that you offer.
Yeah, cause you could give me the key to the studio and I'm good.
One man show, everything.
So,
Now, cause you know that's one of the things. Going back to the signing to a major, I guess would be more on the because now there's a better I don't want to say a better option, but there's other options such as distribution deals. Would that be something you consider?
we have to sit down at the table.
Okay,
I
smart
went to school
answer.
for music. So
No, but you know what? You'll be surprised. Like, do you find yourself sometimes having to educate those around you? Because as you know, right now, there's especially when somebody wants to do music, there's a perception. They think it's this way, you know, but between, of course, you being in it, you going to school, you know, having people around you, it's you know, a deal sounds nice, but like you said, take your time, put it on the table. That's
like I said earlier, I don't put my all into music, so I look like a fool sitting here trying to tell a person like, oh, this how you do this to get here, and this how you do this to get here, or you ain't doing this much, so you won't be here. Like, I never sat there and told a person that. So me, like, when it came down to me, I really just, I did music. I felt like if I made good music, people just gonna like it, and I'll be who I am, and it's gonna go how it go.
I just you got an ear for music, so you know your insight to a lot of shit. People, I will see why they will come to you because you know if you're able to create a sound that everybody can love, and you feel me, you ain't really trying to go too hard on it, and it's still everybody loving it. That's definitely something I want to talk to see down. They know something. What we know, what I ain't doing that they doing.
Nah, the thing is, you give people that, and you tell them, and they won't listen. Or you tell them, like, if you tell a person, like, I know I done had plenty of times when I told a person, like, bro, do this, bro, don't do that. You doing that, that's gonna leave you stuck. Like, you gonna be in this same position, bro. Because people feel like a big problem down here. People get to a certain point and they get complacent. Like, boy, I got a hit.
Facts.
Boy, I'm finna go burn my face at every club. They gonna know me in
burn
here.
the face at every club.
Everything. Like, if you ever looked at me and thought I was doing that, trust me, I ain't gonna lie, it's part of a game plan. Me and Nut really strategize certain stuff to the point, like, I tell Nut, yo, we finna burn our face in this club because we know we ain't getting no bread from that. The venue too small, like, ain't gonna do nothing for us. Like, we got strategies for certain stuff because that's what I want to do. I ain't really take no class for a person to tell me, oh, this how you do this how you do this. It's certain stuff we learn, and then down here we look up to the big homies or the people and be like, well, this is what we got to do. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like I'm a big homie, but I know a lot of people do come to me for that. And when I do, like, when they do come to me, I feel like how them boys felt to us when we ask them questions. And it's to the point, like, I know you ain't gonna listen because it's gonna be like right here, right then and there, and then we gone from around each other, and you gonna have that same mindset that you had when you left, when you wasn't around me. So, like, when people come to me advice, like, I tell them the truth, and then people like, oh, nah, you rude as fuck. You come to me about some new stuff, because I let people know if it's music or football, like, I let them know already, but I take this too seriously. I ain't gonna play with you. So, like, I done brought people in the studio with big name people just to help them write songs, and people to fold, and I look at the person and be like, bro, like,
you can't.
My bad. I never let it happen again. Like,
you know what? That's what we talked about. Like I said this before, like, everybody always wants somebody to look out or help them get in a position, but I always say you gotta be ready because you can't expect someone to, you know, kind of lend. You're lending your name, your word on, you know, to say check this person out, and then they come in, like, they don't realize you know, they're speaking a little. Their actions are going to not affect, but it'll still make the person feel some kind of way, like, you know. And then you, of course, clearly you've been smart about it, but like after a while you gotta be like, I gotta be very selective because can't keep having people making me look crazy.
Yeah, because when you put your hand in something and other people look, they're like, oh, you part of that? Like, oh, no.
Oh, that happens a lot.
Crazy.
That's true.
Like, I got you looking crazy. Like, when me and Nut move on the road, everything, we move militant. Like, we don't play by certain stuff. Because it'll fall back on you. Like, if I show you how much I respect myself, you going to want to respect me to that same extent or even more, to show how much respect you got for me. So, like, I told Nut, like, everything we do, we got to be like that. And if people don't want to, like, if you ask me for advice and you don't want to move like that, nah. Because I tell somebody, like, if I hit you up and be like, yo, you know how to sing, or, yo, you know how to do this. Oh, yeah, you like it. What I need to do better. Oh, come to Miami tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. Or come wherever I'm at tomorrow. Oh, I gotta do this. Alright, I'ma holler at you.
Facts. People ain't ready.
Yeah, cause
they're not hungry enough. They're not ready to work.
No, I ain't even gonna say it's the hungry enough part.
People be scared instead of
yeah. Some people be scared, so they feel like they're in an awkward place. Like me, doing what I did, like growing up, you could put me in any position, put me anywhere, I'm gonna adapt. I'm gonna be like, okay, let's do it.
A lot of people like that though. Yeah. The struggle's real.
Some people, it take time for them. So.
I do have to, cause shout out to the Instagram, but people are begging to know, or for you to talk more about or explain Lunchline.
Free Lunchline?
Free Lunchline.
I never explained that. I said
he said he never explained it. He told y'all.
They go ahead. I'm finna bow to me today. Niggas go ahead. No, I ain't never explained that. That's something, like I said, with the thing we brought up, the Meek situation, bro. I got brothers that passed away that do that stuff, and they really like rock with it crazy. And they can do it like me. I'm still practicing, but them boys, they nice with it.